Hello, welcome back to the Shannon and Lou channel. I am Shannon, to my right is Lou, and this is Pickles, as we all know, and she's just
She's my little angel.
Alright, so today we're talking about, I have no idea what we're talking about. Something about something.
We're not running this today.
Well, what are we talking about?
The producer, John, is running.
What is the topic?
We've got some
He's going to ask
questions.
us questions that we don't know, and we have
About
to
what?
respond. He'll tell you.
You might know the answers, but we need answers, and I'm running the show, so you're doing what I'm telling you.
Okay, I don't know. I have no idea what this
By
is
the way,
about.
did you notice this?
Oh,
Oh, she's got her.
I'm Irish. What do you want?
Yeah, her favorite mug.
I got a little extra something. Oh, cat tail in my.
Yeah, that cat is whacked. Okay. So, okay, are we ready to start the question?
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing.
Okay, what do you?
This
what
is
do you
all
got?
about marriage and relationships
Okay, this would be fun.
and crap like that.
This would be fun. About
Okay,
marriage.
here's question number one. What's your feelings on premarital sex?
And who?
Premarital sex.
Who do you
Who are you
want?
talking to?
Both. Well, you and you. Premarital
Give
sex
us a
means
structure, or
before
we're
you
gonna
get
be
married.
all over the map.
Yeah.
Who do you want to do
He
what
said
for?
me. I have no problem
both
with
of you.
premarital
The question is
sex.
for both of you.
I
Right,
have
but
no
who-
problem.
but
I mean,
if
it's
you-
Let her go first.
If
Let
you
her.
don't create structure, we're going to be a mess.
Here's the way we go. We're gonna let her go first. Answer the
I
question
have no
first.
problem with premarital sex. There you go. What about you? I mean, that was easy.
That's all you got?
Well, I have no problem with it. No, that's the answer.
Okay, my
I
answer's
have
gonna be a
no
little more
problem.
complex. You got nothing else left. Nothing like.
What's the problem with it?
Oh,
I'm
nothing.
Catholic. I have no problem with it.
My opinion on premarital sex is if you're having sex with someone you're dating or whatever, you better do it now, because once you get married, it's not going to happen. So yeah, premarital sex, absolutely, knock that shit out every chance you get, because I promise you, on her life that it's not gonna happen once you get married. So do it now.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Win it
universal.
round.
Once you get married, you're
Win it
screwed.
round. That's a good song.
All right, so that's it for premarital
Yeah,
sex.
I have no problem.
I'm all
Nothing
for it.
else to say.
As a
I'm
matter of
okay
fact,
with
like I
it.
said, do it now, man.
Okay, so that's unanimous. That's good.
Sex is a 4-letter word once you get married.
All right, here's number two.
Oh, you don't get that? Yeah, you do.
SEX
Trust
turns
me, you
into
do.
what? SEX, what's a 4-letter word? Oh, I don't want sex?
Well, there you go. You finally verbalized it after all these years.
I promise
Go ahead,
you
what else?
I'll-
The next question is kind of, chances are you did, but anyway.
is it?
Once you got married, when did you, if you did, lose interest in sex?
I can't pinpoint it.
Who's going to answer that first?
She can go first on
Don't
all
get
the
me
questions.
started.
No, she'll go first on all the
You
questions.
get acclimated to a marriage. It gets in a routine, right? It happens to everybody, unless you're a nympho. You just get acclimated. So how long does it take? I can't answer that.
It's not how
couple
long-
years.
How about ballpark? Oh, really? A couple of years.
Couple years, yeah, and then you just get acclimated. It
Couple
gets
of years.
convenient. It just happens, unless it's spiced up with not just in the bourgeois. You have to spice it
The
up with
bourgeois?
just like going out and doing fun things, dinners, romantic dinners, and you gotta just wine and dine. The whining and dining can't stop, because when it does, it gets boring. So it all kind of comes down, and then you get in a routine. The job takes over, and the routine is everything. And then it gets tired. You get in a routine. What do you want?
No, what were you going to say? You cut yourself off. What were you going to say? It gets tired. Go ahead and say it. You cut
The
yourself off.
routine gets tiresome. It's a routine of everyday life. Life affects you, right? In the beginning, it's new, it's fresh, and that's how it is with everybody. It's great. But then you get married, and everybody falls into it, no fault of anybody's. But how you keep that spices going is you make it go. It doesn't have to be all in the bedroom, right? It starts with little things that you used to do when you met, right? Those little things are always gone when you're in a marriage. Well, not with everybody. Some people do keep it up. And then
Are you one of those people?
and you're not, and neither am I.
not. No,
Neither one of us are.
that was
you know
really-
damn well.
That was really deep.
Well, it's
Yes,
true.
more intense than I thought. So
So the point is in order to keep the zaza va voom in the bedroom. You have to keep everything alive out, in your everyday life, right? I'm not a flower girl, but an example would be.
You're more of a weed girl.
I don't smoke weed.
No, but wherever you are, everything dies. It's still nothing but weeds after that.
I do like weeds because I plant them in the back. And
okay, you're off track now.
yeah. So anyway, you have to have spontaneity in the marriage, right? And we usually people don't have that. You want to go out? Hey, let's go out, Shannon, and let's go have a nice dinner. What? Really? Okay.
Or let's go out, Lou. And let's do this, Lou.
I do ask you that, but he doesn't want everybody to go out.
You do that when
He's become a hermit.
Ever.
And that's just what happens in life. You're asking me the question, I'm answering it. So what we have to do to make it right, to make it better and spicier, is we have to take ourselves out of the element here and there, not all the time. Do you want the answer or not? You take yourself out of the element that you've fallen into here and there, not all the time, because sometimes we just like to be homebodies, and there's nothing wrong with that. But once a month, a spontaneity thing would be nice.
Once a month? Okay.
Is it my turn to talk?
Yeah, absolutely. So once a month, go ahead.
It'd be nice. Hey, Shannon, let's go out. Let's go do this.
Once a month would be nice. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm not talking about sex.
Oh, I'm sorry.
To bring it home for sex. Let's go out of the house and do something fun, right? I'm still sick. Oh, I have a story about that later. I asked you why I got
Or never. We can do with that.
Now I'm going to talk about Botox later.
But
anyway,
or never.
The question.
I am answering the question.
Did you lose interest in sex? That was the
I'm
question.
answering it. This is why, reasons why.
Amateur.
Because you fall into an element of a pattern of everyday life. And that's just, it's a routine for us. It's a routine for everybody. And it gets boring. And you just fall into it, and before you know it, you're not having sex. Well, wonder why. There's nothing exciting that's going on.
Is it my turn now?
Oh yeah, how about it?
Well, thank you very much for your high praise and compliments. So my ego now is inflated from everything you've said. Right? It's boring.
I said our everyday routine.
I'm gonna do science here. I'm gonna do science. This is what you women do. You're like peacocks. Look at me. Hey, we're not fun. Yeah, I gotta get the mate. I gotta lock that mate in. Oh, let's do this. Oh.
He's talking about in the beginning.
Of course I am.
Well, you got
because I'm gonna have a lot to talk about later. So in the beginning,
wonder
it's like,
why?
Oh, well, ooh, ah, ee, and the guy's like, oh my god. Once you seal the deal, it's like, okay, well, I don't need to do those things anymore. I'm not doing it anymore.
Because there's no spontaneity anymore.
No, because it's pointless to you now. You've already sealed the deal. The contract is signed. Now it's pointless.
Okay, well,
that's what you do.
I gave the reason that I say, and he's giving his own reason. So who are you?
Mine's based on science. Yours is based on BS.
And mine is based on facts.
Right. It's and by the way, but during the week.
Not during the week.
Project? We're not hiking to the mountains to go have sex. And you said, and sometimes we're homebodies. Oh, even more reason to have sex. Right? You're at home. But when you're single, oh my God, it could be in the back seat of the car. It could be in the front seat of the car. It could be with an Uber driver.
I'm not having sex in a car.
Where the Uber driver's like, can you guys please stop when you're dating? Once you're married, no, that's it. It's over. It's over. Why? Because it's science. Women, your deal is signed. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore because I don't need to anymore.
Okay, well, I gave my opinion and he gave his.
Mine's based on science.
Okay.
Mine's based on facts.
No, yours is based on
facts.
BS.
So we're finalized on that one, right? Okay.
I don't know. I think you can go on for 3 months on that one.
Let's go to number 3. Like, in your opinion, on a weekly basis, how often should a couple have sex?
On a weekly basis?
I gotta hear this one.
Yeah, on a weekly basis. We're waiting. Go for it. It's your turn.
Maybe once a week. If that.
Maybe,
yeah.
Maybe once a week. Maybe.
Once a week.
It's all. Absolutely.
I would have gone after a month thing, 3 times a month.
Oh, that's not even once a week.
That's right.
You consider that reasonable?
Well, because jobs come into effect. I mean, we have like, I mean, 3
Unless
times
you're a
a
cheater,
month.
you're having sex at work, then it's
3
5 or 6
times.
times a
You're
week.
taking it to a whole nother realm. That's not
Okay, so
nothing to do
your
with
opinion is
anything.
3 times a month.
3 times a month.
Would be.
So that's less than once a week.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you let us
Clearly.
answer
I'm
the
just
question?
asking.
Because you're
Okay, just keep
don't
going.
influence
Stop.
us.
I'm just asking.
Okay, so 3 times a month is to you is considered reasonable when
Yeah.
you're
Married.
married. No shit, men cheat on their wives 3 times a month. What are you friggin' kidding me? How is it that we reach our sexual peak at 18, we're married now, we're 40, 50, and our wife is telling us 3 times a month? Maybe.
The question was weekly.
But you men are pigs. You're men are, oh really? My wife has
What are you
a
talking about?
closed remodeling or whatever sign on her body parts, and men are like,
Wine and
What
dine.
the hell
Remember
is
what I
happening
said?
here?
Wine and dine. Spontaneity. That will get you there. I don't, you know.
oh, but you didn't need that before?
Why? Because it was
Didn't you
new
know
before. That's what I'm talking
Oh.
about. Once you didn't
Boy,
do
it gets
anything
really
else.
old once you're married, doesn't it? Gets really
You get in a
old once you
routine.
sign that contract that you're married. Gets really old and routine, right, honey? Right, give me a kiss. Give me a yes, screw you. Once you sign that contract, it gets old, right? And it gets old really. Oh, I said it's really.
I know, right?
It gets old really quick.
Right?
Right?
Look at lips, look at
And
lips.
then men,
look
you
at
men.
lips. Look at lips. Yes, delish. I know.
It reminds me of those cinnamon toothpicks. You remember those cinnamon toothpicks?
That, yes.
I think it's delicious. They last
It
about
is
30
delicious.
seconds, then you have to throw them away. But anyway, so this young lady, she's still a very young, attractive person, and
Who are you talking about? I am
You,
nowhere
I'm
near
talking about
young.
you.
I'm halfway dead.
okay, 3 times a month, average. Which when when someone says average, it doesn't mean 3 times a month. It means it could be 4, it could be 2, could be 1. Average. Reasonable. Huh? On Lobotomy Island, maybe reasonable. Okay, go ahead. What's the other question?
Okay, we're ready for the
Okay,
next question.
I feel like I'm throwing up all over myself.
Hit it,
Go ahead.
hit it.
And it all makes sense. Everything makes
please,
sense.
so-
Okay, now both of you put on your glasses. You got
Mine
yours
are
on.
always
But
on.
anyway, are you sexually attracted to your spouse?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that was an easy one.
We're done.
No, but I
You gotta talk about
have
it.
clout in my words.
So do I.
Because I want to have sex
Explain
with my
it.
wife. She wants nothing to do with it.
Explain it. Just
I
explain the
am
whole
like
thing.
the Grim Reaper.
No,
you don't want
no,
anywhere
no,
near that
that
guy.
is one thing I
don't
can
want
say.
anywhere near that guy.
No,
don't touch me. Don't look at me.
You are
don't
being
nothing.
crazy right now.
Oh,
Hold on.
I'm totally sexually attracted
You
to
both said yes. Now you
Yes.
both have to explain.
I explain because I want to have sexual relations with my
So
wife.
do I.
My wife says it, but she does not want anything with
Right,
with me.
but that
Because
goes
she's
back-
already married.
that
What's the point?
No.
Pointless.
Don't. That's in your eyes. I am telling
no, it's
you.
math.
I am
Math.
Okay, math doesn't work right now. Okay, because it's my opinion.
Math always works.
Okay, that's why we're not having sex right now. Well, we're
Because
not
of
having
math.
sex on a camera.
Oh, math is throwing a wrench in the
I mean,
whole
we're not
thing.
having sex on the
Right,
camera.
yeah.
But wouldn't that be freaky dicky 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 freaky dicky? Is that a song? Freaky dicky. Boom, chicka, boom, boom. Anyway.
No wonder.
That goes back to spontaneity. Let's do something that we can have fun with together. Not sexual, I'm not talking about. Which will lead you to come back home and do the boom, chicka, boom, boom, right? And you get stagnant in everyday life. It happens to everybody. No fault of everybody's. Life takes on.
It happens to married women. It never happens to single women. We have to get a bunch of scientists.
Single women do not share what a husband and wife do.
We need to get a bunch of scientists together because you can be 70. You get divorced, now you're 70 and single as a woman. You're now a nymphomaniac again. You get remarried, the day after you get married, nope, I don't want to do it. No, I don't want to do it. I'm already married. Legally? Yes. Okay, that's it, I'm done. Okay, go ahead. What's the next
Are we
question?
ready? Okay, here
I
goes.
think I just urinated on myself.
I think I have to pee. Bum, chicka,
Well,
wow, wow.
good. Well, that beer I can, Okay, so what is the difference between carpet or tile?
Oh, that is so stupid. Who brought this up? I mean, that is ridiculous.
He's asking us the question.
It's a question. Answer it.
Nothing.
It
Well,
ha-
gross and cool.
It ha-
Gross and good. I mean, I can't even comment
It
on
has
this.
to
This
do
is
with
disgusting.
marriage too. Carpenter
No,
Carl.
it does not.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not. That is a gross question.
It really, actually, it really doesn't matter
And no,
because
it's
the
whatever
reason I
preference
say
you
this,
have with your husband.
When before you're married, the
Or
lights
wife.
can be on. Once you're married, it's pitch black in the room. The lights are off. Nobody wants to see each other.
No, that's just a gross
yeah,
question.
nobody wants to see each
No,
other.
that
So
was just
basically, it
stupid.
doesn't matter.
Blackout curtains. No one
Is that
wants to
the
see
answer? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't.
It's gross. It's a gross question.
know.
I'm not even answering that one.
Okay, so what is the best form, in your opinion, of birth control?
Well, married women already have it. Don't have sex.
The best form of birth control, depending on your age, right? I'm being serious, is if you're younger, get on birth control. If you're married and you want to have kids,
Then
then
you don't-
get off of birth
Yeah,
control.
and then once you have kids, yeah, you know.
The question is the best form.
But you're not giving me. There's a wide range. How old are you? What relationship are you in? Are you married? Are you trying to have a baby?
If you're
I mean,
single, you need heavy duty
need
birth
wear
control.
condoms.
Once you're married,
Condoms.
yeah, it's not important. We're not.
I don't know what we're talking
anyway.
about. That was such a
Well,
whatever.
no,
The industrial strength.
that
condoms
question
when you're
applies to
single.
married people.
Married people depends on what your age is. If you can get pregnant, you better be on birth control. If you don't want to have a kid, if you want to have a kid, get on birth control and have at it. I mean, that was a dumb question too, and I
No,
don't
it
get
was
it.
the best form.
I just told you, depending on what you want out of your marriage, if you're trying to have a kid, you're not
I'm
going to
not
be on
talking
birth
about,
control.
no, it's not about having a kid. It's what is the best form of birth control.
Oh my God!
right,
Again,
let's move on.
it just doesn't.
It's confusing you,
We're
right?
stalled on this one.
Okay, can you correct me or something? I mean, it was a crazy.
Holy hell, it burned my eyes.
Well,
just having my face
It's
in there.
delicious though. I
So
know.
the best form of birth control for
Depending on what you
married
want.
people is abstention, right?
Is getting married.
Yeah,
Because
well,
once you get married, you're not having
okay.
sex. Actually, if your wife wants to get pregnant, she'll tell you
Oh, it's
the best
about-
time of the day. We have to have sex this time of day. It's the best time of day to get pregnant.
I got all my luck.
Then she gets her tubes
I got
tied, right?
all
Let's
my
say
luck,
you
dude.
knock out two kids. Right? You knock out two little rugrats.
Two little
Or
shits.
if it was in the old days, you'd say two shavers. We
Yeah.
got our little shavers. We've
The hell
knocked
are
them
we
out. We
talking
don't want
about?
any more kids.
Are we shaving sheep?
So
I mean,
she's
what's
going to
the-
get her tubes tied. After that, you are not having sex. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So you don't even need. Well, she can't get pregnant anyway because now she had her tubes tied. But it doesn't matter anyway. It doesn't matter unless she gets divorced. If your wife divorces you, becomes single, oh my God, she's a nymphomaniac. I don't give a shit how old she is. She can be
Guy, have you had a Red
She
Bull
can
or
be
something?
80.
You're like,
She'd be 80. We live in Florida. We live in Florida. There was that retirement home. Remember that retirement home? All kinds of venereal diseases were going
VD.
on with these old people.
The
in
old people,
retirement
yeah.
home because of Viagra. And everybody's hitting it. Everybody's going at it.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I have no idea what's happening right now.
I know you don't.
No.
Holy hell!
One-
What's the next question?
Scary.
The next question and the last question,
Yeah.
very important question. Like, if the wife or the husband doesn't, quote, put out, is it okay for the husband or the wife to get a mistress or a mister, whatever?
No, you have to talk to your spouse about it. I mean, come on, that's
I've talked to you
dumb
about it a million
question.
times. We've never ended this conversation. Go ahead.
I answered it.
She can go first.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I already answered it, and that's how it is. I mean, come on, that's a dumb question. But
Oh, really?
I already
Dumb for
answered
you,
it.
of course.
I already answered it. So that again, it leads me back to spontaneity. You want the whoever, whatever.
So full of crap.
God,
But go ahead.
but
finish
it's funny because we are each individually asked a question. I give my advice, but yet I'm full of crap, right? Because
Yes.
it's my opinion. So
Exactly.
then why am I in this episode,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly, I don't know.
Okay, so alpha.
No,
This is
not
what's
alpha.
wrong here.
Reality.
Okay, but see, this is where
Reality.
we're having a swarm. A swarm.
What's that?
I don't know, I made it up. I like the word swarm. We are not agreeing. I will survive.
Swerve sounds like some kind of a cheap fish.
Yeah,
I know, it sounded like a sperm kind of thing. I like the word swarm. I don't know, I just totally made that up.
Swarm.
How much time do we have left?
Oh, we got plenty of time. You got like 6
It's
minutes.
almost over.
You got like 6 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, it was your turn.
Well, we are on a
I
timeline,
don't
so.
even remember the question. What was it again?
I don't remember.
If the wife or the husband doesn't, quote, put out,
Put out.
is it okay
To get a mistress.
for the husband to get a mistress or the wife to get a mistress?
Before you go and get a mistress, work on your marriage and find out where the flaws are. Find out what the reason why the other person doesn't want to have sex.
That's
right?
not the question.
And oh my God, I'm answering what. Oh my God, I can't do it. Go ahead.
Whether it's okay, yeah, go ahead.
He's saying it's
Finish.
not
You're supposed to let us
Oh my God, I
explain
can't.
it.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
You're
No,
up. I'm
you're
done.
up.
I'm done. Go.
Go ahead, you can do it. Come on.
What is the... Go ahead, you answer the question.
I already answered it. You go.
I don't know what your answer was. What was it?
Doesn't matter. You go.
It doesn't matter. What's your answer?
You don't remember the question, do you?
Yes, if the wife or the husband doesn't
Go ahead,
perform...
Sal, go ahead.
But you didn't answer it.
I did answer it twice.
About
Twice.
spontaneity?
Twice.
Spontaneity?
Yeah, but
And it goes back to that.
You-
Because if you want to keep your marriage alive, you cannot keep that routine, and it's so easy to do. That
nice.
routine. Okay. What?
Okay, so the question is it
Oh,
okay?
Jesus Christ.
Is it okay, yes or no?
No, of course not.
Okay,
but
so
I'm
you gotta-
giving you I'm giving you an
He
understanding of why
he stole your beer. He stole
it
some of
okay?
your
Oh,
beer.
she's got plenty left.
I
Is it
know.
okay? No, of course it's not okay.
But get to the underlying reason why you're not having that sex.
Yes,
right?
and I know the underlying reason.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know it. Everybody knows it.
There's no spontaneity anymore.
No, men know it. Women know
I'm
it.
giving you the
Everybody
secret.
knows
I
it.
have the secret.
It's not a secret. It's just we're not allowed to talk about it.
No, I am very open with it.
I
That's
can
why.
tell you
That's
the
why.
answer.
I already gave you straight from the woman.
I'm married now. Oh, for what? Exactly. That's
from
the
a woman.
point.
Every woman would say that.
Why aren't you women going to step up and admit it?
Because you got
I've
everybody
already
falls
signed
into-
it. I'm already married. I'm not doing that nonsense now. I don't need to.
No.
Other than for breeding purposes.
Okay, I never bred.
That
makes
I
sense.
never bred. okay?
Exactly. There you go.
But we have plenty of
There's
sex.
gonna. Oh, you said once. What did you say? 3 times a month average. Average means less or more. The more part doesn't happen. So less or more than 3 times a month.
That's
because
what-
of the children.
That
Right?
would-
We have to deal with the children.
That would be what?
Exactly.
0.66 times a week? Something like that?
Okay, nobody has sex 6 times a week unless you're
No,
nymphomatic.
I said
There was
0.66.
points.
That's
No,
true.
honey, no. I want you to enjoy it.
I have plenty more. What do you think is my first
I know.
rodeo?
I took a whiff of your breath right now, and I cannot
It's
drive for 3
cinnamony.
weeks. I won't be able to drive for 3 weeks.
Loving you is easy because you're being a fun.
Okay,
Why didn't say do the whole damn thing?
When we're done here, you're gonna go get us some pizza.
No,
This is what
we're
happens.
not. We're on diets.
This is what happens. This is a fact. Everybody knows this. Men know this.
Why are you
Women know
yelling?
this.
You're screaming.
Once a woman is married, I am done with that nonsense. I don't need to do
I
it
gave
anymore.
a simple solution to it.
Don't need to do it anymore.
The man needs to step out and make it a more
man needs to
more
step
fun,
out.
right?
Okay.
You gotta not allow that routine. You gotta allow a routine because it's gonna happen, right? 'Cause-
Blah, 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 blah.
Well, there's your
blah.
problem.
Sounds great. But reality is, I don't
That
need
is
to do
reality.
that anymore. I'm already married.
Speaking reality.
I'm already married.
Answer to
I'll only
all-
do it once I'm married to have children. Other than that, I'm done. I don't need to do that anymore. If you're a woman, I become divorced and single, then I'm a nymphomaniac again until I get married again. Once I get married again, that's it, I'm done. As long as the contract is signed, that's what it's all about.
Okay.
There you
So
go.
I hope I helped
There
you
you go.
because I have the answers.
We
tonight.
help nobody. We help no one.
everybody.
No one. If you listen to us, you now are more confused than when you started.
Why are you yelling so far?
Because
You're
I'm
yelling.
angry.
You're yelling.
I'm angry
You're
and
yelling.
sexually frustrated.
Well, you two certainly didn't help me a bit.
We didn't help anybody.
We
I'm telling
helped
you, you're worse off now
everybody.
than when you started. But that's okay, because we're going to have more episodes that will put you in a deeper hole. So we'll figure this shit out. Probably not. And from Shannon and Lou, hey, subscribe to our channel.
Don't take a drive.
don't drink and drive, and don't get married, and we'll talk to
Get
you
married.
again.
but choose
definitely don't
wisely.
get
And
married.
give us a thumbs
Choose
up,
wisely.
and leave a comment too. We appreciate it.
Thank you.